President William Ruto panics as Ndindi Nyoro misses his meeting with the mountain leaders. Welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Royal News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. Now, yesterday, President William Ruto had a meeting with the leaders, his allies from Mount Kenyan region, and Ndindi Nyoro was a miss for the first time. Ndindi Nyoro misses President William Ruto's state meeting. And our big question is, why do you think Ndindi Nyoro missed President William Ruto's meeting with the allies from Mount Kenyan region? Ndindi Nyoro has been a close friend to President William Ruto. The truth is, Ndindi Nyoro openly stated he hasn't communicated with the president since October 2024 and has had an intense relationship with the president, as he has been missing all President William Ruto's state meetings. During the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, Ndindi Nyoro refused to participate in Gachagua's impeachment and chose to remain silent on whose side he was taking. But evident enough, Nyoro seems to be on Gachagua's side. Recently, we saw Ndindi Nyoro being grilled over his development in Kiharu. He was still the chief of budget allocations, and he was being grilled over cabros, tiles, and massive developments he has done in Kiharu. Nyoro spent most development funds to continue the developments in Kiharu with the schools he built that led to a bias in resource allocation. President William Ruto later on strips Nyoro of his position as chair Budget Allocations Committee. Could it have made the relationship between President Ruto and Ndindi Nyoro worse? As if that is not enough, Nyoro was recently opening a development project in Kiharu where commissioners, his deputy chiefs and police failed to attend, claiming they were given orders from above not to attend the function. It's insane where chiefs fail to attend a launch over a building, not just a building, a fancy building for them to place their offices in, and yet they refuse to show up for the launch. Ridiculous Kenyans. If I was Ndindi Nyoro, I would simply have turned the building to serve a different purpose. No offense. Ongoing speculation is President William Ruto had stated he was going for a tour in the mountain region. According to the analysis, the president was hoping to be the man behind the launching of the project Ndindi Nyoro had finished building, meaning it's insane. The president had no idea how the building was completed by Nyoro, yet he wants to be given the credit for it. With the given fallout between Ndindi Nyoro and President Ruto, Nyoro being stripped of his position as committee chair budgets, with President William Ruto playing dirty, Nyoro wasn't about to let the president take all his credit. It's like going on a hunt and a lioness hunts an antelope and a jaguar takes it all away just before your eyes. Are you getting my point? You strip me of my position as the chair of budgets and allocations and use Ichungwa to sabotage my progress further. Then he wants to take credit for Nyoro's development. Hell no, let's just be real. Nyoro wasn't about to let that happen. Was Ruto scared to be asked why he stripped off Nyoro's position as chair budgets? Since the impeachment of Gachagua, President Ruto has never set foot in the mountain, probably for the fear of rejection and massive criticism. Gachagua had earlier warned the president not to set foot in the mountain region. Would Ruto be afraid of the threat? But President William Ruto is not someone to back down on a simple threat. Could Ndindi Nyoro officially have fallen out with President William Ruto? Nyoro feels betrayed by President William Ruto. Recently, Nyoro addressed President William Ruto, stating he really is not afraid of him, despite his silence. This message speaks volume, and President William Ruto has been having a tour and all he goes has been nothing but violence. Could President William Ruto have realized the mountain is still bitter? Rigathi has acquired a bigger support influence from his impeachment. Then he strips off Nyoro's position. If I was Nyoro, I would simply choose to exit the Kenya Kwanza regime because he can't handle the frustration and betrayal. It's too much. Let us just put ourselves in Nyoro's shoes. And Nyoro is actually politically relevant. He continues to develop Kiharu. Nyoro was clear. His people put him in power single-handedly, and they still can because he is loved and focuses on Kiharu. He has built schools, not just schools with cabros, tiles, and accommodations building. He focuses his development in Kiharu. So most definitely his people will give Nyoro support in case he decides to stand come 2027. And our big question is, why do you think Ndindi Nyoro boycotted President William Ruto's state meeting with the leaders from the Mount Kenya region? Is it because of the betrayal and jealous politicians pose on Nyoro? Could there be a much deeper reason for the fallout between President Ruto and Nyoro? Leave your views on our comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Real News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. JD Ishmaels.